the first thing I want to talk about, the first topic, is the concept of leadership versus management. So what do those two things mean to you?
Well, they're similar, but the way I tend to think about it when I see this is like leadership can come from anywhere. So any part of the organization. So you could be, junior programmer, but you could show leadership in doing certain initiatives. Management tends to be someone who's assigned the supervisor of a particular team or area. That's how I tend to split them out.
So yeah, I think that's pretty spot on.
Well, everybody can have their own different definition, but you can disagree or agree with me, of course.
Sure. But to me, that's the fundamental difference. Is management is a position you're given, the authority that you're given by the corporation, the company, your seniority. But management is your job to do these things. Leadership is helping to make the people around you better. Is kind of the way I see it. And I've seen a lot of leadership from junior people. Like I've pair programmed with very junior folks who have taught me a lot of stuff and led me down learning curves that I hadn't thought about going down before. So yeah, leadership can come from everywhere. But I think that's an important distinction too. When you are the manager of project management, you want to be careful to make sure that you're also practicing leadership. It's important to do that, especially as the teams get larger and larger.
And what does practicing leadership mean to you? Is that meaning trying to get the most out of people, or what does that mean to you?
Well, really, to me, all right, so I actually wrote an article on this a couple years ago, but to me, the most important fundamental part of leadership is servanthood. You are a servant to the team, even if you're the manager, especially if you're the project manager or the project lead, the team lead. You have to be a servant to that team. And I think leadership comes through making sure that you're serving the good of the team, the project, and each person on that team. So getting roadblocks out of their way, making sure that they have their personal needs taken care of as much as you can, stepping in to help them if they get bogged down with something or they get frustrated, and dealing with them as people rather than assets. Leadership, to me, practicing leadership is making sure that you're paying attention to the people. Management, to me, has more to do with the product and the processes around that, the technical part from last week. That's more management to me. This is more leadership. And you do have to manage people sometimes, some more than others, of course, but I think that the people part has more to do with leadership than the management.
If you like this clip and want to watch another one, you can click right here. Or if you want to watch the full video, you can click here.